Earth is a place of tons of natural phenomena and things that we humans still fail to explain. We just put up a theory and that's all we can do about all these unexplainable things. But everything that exists has a role in the bigger picture. Most of the things are out of our sight, or we simply can't see them. But that doesn't mean they don't play a role. These extraordinary forces that we can't see play the most crucial part of our day-to-day life. One of these extraordinary forces is gravity. It exists everywhere on this planet, and it is the reason why everything is intact and not floating up in the sky. And if you read science, then you must know that every object has its gravity, and every object gets attracted to each other, including humans. I guess that's how I fell in love with her. Well, never mind. Now that we know that gravity is essential and we can't survive without it, what if I tell you there are some places where gravity does not exist? Sounds funny, right? But some places defy the laws of gravity. Hello everyone, and welcome to the Incredible Theory YouTube channel. Here you will find some of the world's most compelling, intriguing scientific stories, strange discoveries, imagination, adventure, lost knowledge, myths and legends, and unusual ancient artifacts. Much knowledge has either been lost or hidden from us for many years. It's now time for humanity to re-educate itself in regards to the profound world we live in. So now the question is, how do these places defy the laws of nature? Well, as we move forward, I hope that you will get the answer to this question. There are like 8 places in the world that defy the law of gravity, and here we are going to discuss them all, so be with us until the end, as it is going to be no gravity ride. Okay, that was stupid, but let's move on. At first we have the Reverse Waterfall in England. This place is a perfect tourist spot and it's located near Hayfield, England. In this waterfall, water does not fall, it flies up. Sounds ridiculous, right? I mean, waterfall means water falling, and here water flies, it should be water flies. But who am I to judge? So now, why does that happen? The reason why this happens is because of the strong wind that blows upwards. The height of this waterfall is 78 feet, and still it defies gravity. Now, you might say it's because of the wind, but now the funny part is, no one knows where that wind is coming from. Even when it's a quiet day, that upward wind continues to blow. The next place on the list is the House of Mysteries in Oregon. Now this place is quite weird and called Forbidden Ground by the natives. But every place that is forbidden is a place to visit for the wanderers. Now this place is super spooky, to the point that you can't even keep your balance. You've got to hold on to a wall to stand still. And the next special thing is that there is a broom that keeps on standing. It doesn't matter where you place it. The last thing about this place is that it is real. I mean, there is no technology used in it, and many people have tried to find out why this is all happening, but there isn't an answer yet. The next place completely defies the law of gravity. There is a road at the foot of the mountain of Arrogance. Now this place gets thousands of tourists every year. The people come just to check out the story that is pretty much true. The phenomenon is that if you turn off your engine, your car will climb up to him on its own. Crazy, right? Gravity should not allow that from happening, but it happens nonetheless. Just turn off your engine and your car will climb up the mountain without even a sweat. It's a creative way to save gas when you are on a tour. Many people say that it's easier to climb up the hill than to drive back down. Something is wrong with the gravity of this mountain. For the next place on the list, I can bet that many of you have already seen videos about it. Remember that place where people are spilling water from the edge of a dam, and then it floats? Well, that place is Hoover Dam in Nevada. Now this place is 726 feet tall, and there is a strong airflow. This airflow is the reason why most of the liquid and tiny objects float up. And if you don't believe, you can go over there and do it yourselves. But yes, remember you won't float, so please don't experiment on yourself. Just get a bottle of water and see the water float. And if you decide to do so or you had it done before, please let us know in the comment section, how was your experience? The next thing on the list is Devil's Mountain in the US. If you guys noticed, most of these places are in the US. I think there was something wrong with the US. I wouldn't be surprised if it turns out to be a no-gravity zone in a few days. Don't mind me, I was kidding. So this mountain is really a devil, as even the best climbers find it difficult to conquer. This mountain is just 1,267 feet tall, so it must not be that hard, right? The problem is, this mountain is just a straight climb and it seems impossible. It is impossible to climb as there is no place to set foot, but yes, it's even harder to climb down, so even if you reach the top, you would have a difficult time coming back down. Maybe you could ask a helicopter to pick you up once you reach the top. The next one on the list is a mysterious road in South Korea. This road is located on Jeju Island, and the weird part about the road is that every empty bottle and can starts going uphill on this road. Many people have tried it, and it always works. It was so unique that government authorities made this road a tourist spot, and also placed signs to let people know from where gravity starts behaving abnormally. This road is just like Mount Arrogance, but maybe like a mini version of it, as Mount Arrogates move cars uphill, and this road moves empty cans and bottles. It's almost the same, but with a low magnitude of power, but still, it defies the law of gravity. The next thing is out of reach for women. I mean, yes, that sounds wrong, but just hear me out. Maybe you'll find it reasonable. The next thing is the Golden Boulder in Myanmar. This boulder is covered in gold, and it is at a height of 49 feet, and it looks like it's going to crush you at any minute, but that's not true. This boulder is up that hill for 2,500 years, and it hasn't moved a single bit. It is said the reason why it is like this is because it has Buddha's hair in it. Those hairs are the reason why it stays in place. It is not fixed, so anyone powerful enough can throw it, but no one that powerful has occurred in like 2,500 years, and even nature wasn't able to do it. It is also said that a woman can move it, and that is the reason why women are not allowed to touch it, as the Myanmar government doesn't want tourist revenue to go low, and I guess it's just a smart call. The next thing on the list doesn't exist anymore, but still, he won the battle from gravity for several thousands of years. It is again about a boulder in Devasco. This boulder was on an edge of rock for several thousand years, not moving an inch from its place, but then one day it tilted a little, and villagers also confirmed that as the glass bottle that was placed and cracked. On 29th of February 1912, it fell, lost the bottle with gravity. It was weighed around 300 tons. In 2007, they made a plastic copy of the rock, and it is still there. Now people visit it, and the government gets revenue. I guess that was the only reason they placed a plastic copy. This copy also weighs around 9 tons, and people still come to see this man-made creation. In conclusion, gravity still exists in these places, but not as normally as it is everywhere. They defy the law of gravity in the weirdest way possible. Now, you guys tell me your reactions about these impossible places, and what are your thoughts on why things are like this? Tell us down in the comments section. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell to stay updated about more incredible things like this. Until next time, bye-bye.